Welcome. Let's see if I can make this a little bit better. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, let me see if I can get Faceplace up online. Come on in, take a seat. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I think we're ready. All right, here we go. Well, that's still popped up there, but there it is. It's gone. Okay. Hello there. So I took a quick run up to the mountains, and I decided to hit you with some dramatic lighting here. So I'm sitting up against the window, looking outside, and trying to blow out things. I look prettier when you can't see me. So I got some really cool stuff coming up. I want to tell you about. We're gonna play some music. I'm not going to discuss the impending invasion of the Ukraine. I'm still holding out the notion that Putin realizes he has too much to lose. We'll see. That's a different conversation. It hasn't gone up yet, but I want to announce that there's a great house show. The concert's at the Severide House with Lynn Hanson. Lynn was part of a group called the Lyns out of Canada that came through and did the singer-songwriter series. And Lynn's going to be through on tour with my favorite guitar player, Blair Hogan, who's played on a lot of my stuff. And I'm going to be opening that show, and that's on March 11th. Then rumor has it we're going to work on some new stuff for the duets. So anyway, something to look forward to. I'm going to tell you about some other shows coming up, but let's play some music. Same old, heard it all before. From the ticking of the clock to the slamming of the door. So I said, wonder why, what I came here for. Wonder why I take your shit when you don't want me anymore. Back when we started out, it was true love I had found. Every day I spent with you, baby, I was heaven bound. Then it all came apart, walls came tumbling down. Joke's on me, I'm a fool, baby, I was just a clown. What went wrong? Oh, it's like we're singing someone else's song. I looked around and the road was gone, gone, gone. Looks like our love's long gone. Like a pretty rose, especially when it blooms. We would always feel that way, yeah, that's what I assume. I stand in a tight red dress and reek of cheap perfume. What was once a house of love, baby's now an empty room. In the church, in my pew, I heard that preacher say, hey, hey. hand in hand for all time to honor and obey. If I knew what I know now, and I could replay, I would sing a different tune, baby, than I sing today. Or when wrong feels like we're singing someone else's song, I look around and love is gone, gone, gone. Looks like our love's gone, gone. Looks like our love's gone, gone. Looks like our love's gone, gone. All right, Long Gone from the Our Favorite Song record. Yeah, so anyway, some cool shows coming up this coming Tuesday. I'll be at Old Mother Brewing in downtown Frederick. They just won a bunch of awards, as I recall, for their beer and stuff. So yeah, I'm up in Western Maryland. Hey, Mike, how are you? I'm up in Western Maryland, and it's cold. It is very cold up here. It's in the teens. Though the sun is out and it feels pretty good on my back here, so I'm enjoying the warmth. All right, here's another song going to be on the new record. She was born in a shack with a dirt floor. Born to a mother that was dirt poor. Barely made it through the 5th grade. She sold bottles for she made. Clothes she wore pulled at the seam. Wasn't enough for no high fashion dream. Waiting around for her day to arrive. Until then, let's just do your best to survive. But you never know until the cards are down how far you'll go from a one-horse town. Only know that there ain't no sin up above. No kind of love can bring you back again. 10 a.m. ticket on that Trailways bus. So much braver than the rest of us. Anywhere would be a better life than rural Carolina as a backwoods wife. Small apartment, a few pots and pans, government job, a retirement plan. Bastard child there at her feet. Oh, legacy, she swore she'd never repeat. But you never know till the cards are down how far you will go from a one-horse town. Only know that there ain't no sin, no Lord above. No kind of love you back again. Best laid plans of many mice turn out to be just a roll of the dice. How the years have gone so fast, and now another Thursday has passed. Small apartment, some old pots and pans, few worn photos in her trembling hands. Hangs her head and holds back the tears night after night. Yeah. Mother's Day, One Horse Town. That'll be on the new record, and has some pretty instrumentation on it. So yeah, let's see what else we got going on here. Things seem to finally be opening up a little bit. The world is anxious to get back, and I think regardless of whatever side of the political aisle you sit on, you're anxious to get past COVID. I realized recently, like yesterday, a bunch of stuff came together, and now I'm scrambling to put some plans together for some recording and some other shows and things. And I realized that I thought I was kind of burned out and I needed to go to some island and just lay there and veg for a few days and, get away from COVID and escape the insanity. And then I realized what I need to do is just really get back to being normal. It's my normal, active, doing the things that I was doing before all this craziness started, and accepting the risk. And I'm going out on a limb a little bit saying this, I guess. I'm not normal. As most of you know, I have a kidney transplant, so that makes me a bit more high risk. But if you're normal, we don't get 100% guarantee from anything. And I think we kind of got ourselves in a place where we were thinking COVID was going to, we weren't going to let up until we got 100% guarantee it wasn't going to get us. And that's just not reality. The truth is, as an immunosuppressed patient, a cold could turn into something that could kill me, just like COVID could turn into something. So I'm not being cavalier about it, and I haven't changed my opinion on it. As far as I'm concerned, masks are still one of the smartest things you can do. And but I do think that I'm trying to get back to a place where it's like, okay, we need to get back to treating this world we live in with a little bit more of a sense of normalcy. And I'm hoping that's coming. I think it's time. And I think what we're all looking for is, I don't think COVID is over. And yet that's kind of the way it feels a little bit right now. I think for some of us, it's kind of like, yeah, I think we're done. And the truth is, we're not done, I don't think. I think we're going to have to go through a season or two, meaning at this point in time, I think if we get through maybe summer and fall without anything major, then we might be able to make that declaration a little bit more successfully than we can right now. All right, let's do this. So also, well, I'll tell you that after the song. I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. I'm on the road, mama, I gotta go. I gotta get there while I still can. Troubled days are behind me now. I know they're gonna let me in. So if you see me walking up the FDR, just singing and clapping my hands. Tell my mama I love her, tell my father I try to give my money to my baby to spend. But I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. The times come and they go. Even a good man will pray. Hey, let us trouble carry him home, even though he knows what's at stake. So I'm taking no chances, carrying over while I'm still good in his grace. Well, I'm no fool, mom, I know the difference between 10 my faith. But I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. But I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over. I'm not gonna make a sound. But I'm going uptown to the Harlem River to drown. Dirty water gonna cover me over, and I'm not gonna make a sound. All right, Harlem River Blues. That's a Justin Townes Earl tune. I actually did that in the right key for a change. So, what was I starting to tell you? Something that was incredibly important. Oh, yeah. So also in the latest edition of Good News and the World Getting Back to some semblance of normal, the singer-songwriter city series that I do with the city of Gaithersburg, Lordy, is about to start back up in April, the end of April, the 23rd. We're going to kick it off with Patricia Vaughn out of San Antonio, Texas. Patricia is a dynamo. If you're not familiar with her, check her out, Patricia Vaughn, Vonne. Please be sure to check her out. Tickets aren't on sale yet, but they will be. Make sure you grab some. Come support the show. We're at a limited capacity, and it's in a limited amount of shows this year. I finally lost the war, and we're only doing 3 shows this year. They're going to be great. So please come out and support them. Let's do. Let me see if I can actually get in tune a little better here. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I understand that tomorrow in my area, in the DC area, tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday, it is going to be in the 60s. Crazy. Actually, I saw on Wednesday it's supposed to be like 67. I'm ready. Bring it on. You sat down beside me, that for a fact you never have denied me. I must be mistaken. I should quit my belly aching and go to bed. Sun comes up on another day in heaven. You're never out of bed before 11. I'm getting tired of waiting. It's time I start to straighten out my head. Misery loves company, never knew how much. They said there'd be days like these, I damn sure had enough. Time to turn loose, have that moose. Happy couple smiling from the mantle. Long before our love a standstill. I'm wondering what happened to us. How'd we miss the bus along the way? I'm sitting here inside the sounds of silence. I now know how love can turn to violence. I think I better go now before I have to go and show how from what may. Misery loves company, never knew how much. They said there'd be days like these, damn sure had enough. Time to turn it loose, and I moved. They said there'd be days like these, damn sure had enough. Time to turn it loose, and I moved. Vamos, which will also be on the next record. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I was going to keep this short today, and I think I probably should. I do want to make one just slight political conversation, just so that we can talk amongst the congregation. And I would like to hear the opposing viewpoints. I'm always anxious to hear the opposing viewpoints. So here's what I do not understand. I understand it from a legal perspective. But I don't understand it from any true, honest to God perspective. And that is, apparently, factually, they have found many classified documents at Donald Trump's residence in Mar-a-Lago. He has removed classified documents and not kept them secure, and documents apparently he's not entitled to have. Now we know, I'm not going to go into the whole Hillary email thing, that aside, that's an obvious thing. But the legal argument is going to be, I guess, something to the effect of, well, I didn't realize they were classified. That big stamp that said classified, probably I didn't know that word because it was a pretty big word. And they'll probably get away with that bullshit. They'll make a big brouhaha about it, but like everything else, but they'll get away with it. But the truth is, left, right, or down the center, at this point, can you really justify the actions of flushing toilets and racing records and tearing up things and using phones that aren't yours to make calls to avoid records? Can you really see that as a normal line of behavior? If you can, by all means, share that with me, because I'd like to be able to see inside that thought process, to be honest with you. All right, let me do one more song and then I'm going to cut out. Also want to give a shout out. My buddy Jason Hannon's playing a solo show today. I think I'm going to swing by there. It's at a place called Frederick Social, which I have no idea what that is. But Jason doesn't do many solo shows because he pales in comparison. Just kidding, Jason, but not really. To his lovely wife, who you may know from my duets record, who is just a silver-throated young thing. But I'm going to go try to catch part of Jason's show back. I'm headed back into Frederick. As soon as I get through here, I'm going to pack up and let me see. What do I want to play for you? I do not know. Let's try this. I don't know why I just have a hard time with this song for some reason. It's only two verses. I can't get the verses straight. I was there when you needed someone. Look now, see what you haven't done. Oh, after all of the talking, you were the one who lied. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around, love on the wrong side of town. You were gone when I needed you by my side. There was no one to dry the tears from my eyes. Oh, I did all the talking, you were the one who lied. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around, love on the wrong side of town. You were gone when I needed you by my side. There was no one to dry those tears from my eyes. Oh, you were the one who cheated when I was the one who cried. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around, love on the wrong side of town. Bye-bye, baby, our love is tumbling down. I can't keep hanging around, love on the wrong side of town. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye, baby. All right, thank you so much for being here for yet another Sunday service. We will soon be on 2 years of Sunday services. Crazy, believe it or not, 2 years. I think, like all things pandemic, it's time to maybe rethink it a little bit. So I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Stay safe still, be sane, try to live your life. Have a little bit of enjoyment, not too much. Don't be a sinner. Don't be a bad sinner. Be an okay middle sinner. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I will see you again next week. If I do not see you before, come on out to Old Mother on Tuesday evening, 7 to 9. My buddy Jeff Kurtz is going to be sitting in on drums with me and have a beer, enjoy the place. And don't forget Lynn Hanson on March 11th at concerts at Severide House, which is I'll make sure I get this all right. Eric Severide, the journalist, it's his old house. Very cool house indeed. It's their first concert back inside since the pandemic. So that'll be pretty cool too. So make sure you stop by if you can. Take care.